Both birds and other animals have divided brains.
Because the brain has to do two entirely different things.
At the same time,
On the one hand,
it has to have a narrow focus,
in order to hunt for food,
or to build a nest. The left hemisphere is good at having a sharp,
narrow beam of focus,
in order to find food, prey, or a twig.
to build a nest,
The left hemisphere sees the world,
in small parts.
but if the animal could only do that,
Then it wouldn't survive.
because as they are narrowly looking for food,
They would become the lunch of another predator.
so the right hemisphere
Is on the lookout for predators
mates.
or potential mates.
It has an uncommitted,
Broad, open, vigilant attention.
the precise opposite skill of the left hemisphere,
They develop two entirely different ways.
of looking at the world.
There's evil in everyone, there's good in us all. There's kindness and cruelty, our burden to haul. But we keep it at bay, with the help of our God. We keep evil from overflowing our mind and body. If spirit is healthy, evil can be kept down, and the goodness can surface, laugh and play like a clown. But the clown can turn if we get very loud, if we get very frightened, angry or proud. There is evil in all, there is good inside too. We must eat love and peace. Forgiveness is food.
The Cathars were an heretical Christian sect that suffered a prolonged period of persecution by the Catholic Church during the Middle Ages. They believed in two creator gods. An evil god, Satan, who created the physical world, anger, resentment, ego, the world of appearances. A good god, Jesus, who created the spiritual realm. The Cathars denied the physical incarnation of Jesus. They considered him an angel of love, peace, and forgiveness in human form. They believed all human beings were angels trapped in a physical world created by an evil god. These angels escaped repeated reincarnation by going through a spiritual cleansing process known as the consolamentum. In war, you often need to do certain things you would never do in peacetime. But just because you feel your life is threatened, doesn't mean you're at war with anyone but your own conscience. Feelings lie.
I'm terrified and alone. I'm without a home. All my friends are dead. I'm stuck inside my head. Thoughts attack my brain. I might be insane. There's nowhere to run. Being me ain't fun. Everywhere is pain. Every day's the same. The prison of my mind, a prisoner of time. If I can't die, I want to get high. If I can't get high, I want to die. If I can't die, I want to get high. If I can't get high, I want to die. Everything is work. Everyone's a jerk. I'm the worst of all. I'm feeling very small. I can hardly breathe. Buried underneath a mountain full of lies. I'm feeling hypnotized. If I can't die, I want to get high. If I can't get high, I want to die. If I can't die, I want to get high. If I can't get high, I want to
the fire inside, the raging flame, my love for you makes me insane. You don't love me, why am I here? My love for you won't disappear. What do I do with all this pain? My love for you, this raging flame. My love for you can go nowhere. I punch the walls in bleak despair. I sit and cry in my garage. My love for you is a mirage. What do? I want to die. My love for you can't be a lie. It is a lie and I'm a fool. I sit at home, I cry, I drool. My love for you, it is a lie. I wanna die, I wanna die, I wanna die. My love for you can go nowhere. I punch the walls in bleak despair. I sit and cry in my garage. My love for you is a mirage. What do? I want to die. My love for you can't be a lie. It is a lie and I'm a fool. I sit at home, I cry, I drool. My love for you, it is a lie. I wanna die, I wanna die, I wanna die.
The corpus callosum, Latin for tough body, is a wide, thick nerve tract consisting of a flat bundle of commissural fibers beneath the cerebral cortex in the brain. It connects the left and right cerebral hemispheres, enabling communication between them.
According to Kabbalah, every human action here on earth affects the divine realm, either promoting or hindering the union of Shekinah and her partner, the Holy One, blessed be he. A saint is the sinner who kept going.
Kira. Kia. The void center of consciousness. You know you don't belong here. As it is, as it should be. Squares on both sides. You know you don't belong here.
I don't want to be a nobody. I don't want to be a nothing. As it is, as it should be. I am nothing. Kia, there is nothing at the center of this moment. The void center of consciousness. As it is, as it should be. I am nothing. I'm terrified and alone. I'm without a home. All my friends are dead. I'm stuck inside my head. Thoughts attack my brain. I might be insane. There's nowhere to run. Being me ain't fun. Everywhere is pain. Every day is the same. A prison of my mind. A prisoner of time. If I can't die, I want to get high. If I can't get high, I want to die. If I can't die, I want to get high. If I can't get high, I want to die. I don't want to be a nobody. I don't want to be a nothing. As it is, as it should be. I am nothing.
How did God bring forth being from nothingness? Being is in nothingness, in the mode of nothingness, and nothingness is in being, in the mode of being. The mode of being as it begins to emerge from nothingness into existence is called faith.
Jesus, Satan, Lucifer, Jehovah, God, life, death. Jesus, Satan, Lucifer, Jehovah, God, life, death. The fool, the magician, the high priestess, the empress, the emperor, the pope, the lover, the chariot. Jesus, Satan, Lucifer, Jehovah, God, life, death. Jesus, Satan, Lucifer, Jehovah, God, life, death, justice, the hermit, the wheel of fortune, strength, the hanged man, the death card, temperance, the devil. Jesus, Satan, Lucifer, Jehovah, God, life, death. Jesus, Satan, Lucifer, Jehovah, God, life, death. The tower, the stars, the moon, the sun, judgment, the world, the fool. Jesus, Satan, Lucifer, Jehovah, God, life, death. Jesus, Satan, Lucifer, Jehovah, God, life, death.
The laws of nature cannot be changed.
They must be obeyed if you are to stay healthy.
No exception will be made in your case.
In human relationships, you must submit to moral laws
If you continue to break the laws,
of honesty, purity, unselfishness, and love.
you'll be broken to some extent yourself,
The moral and spiritual laws, like the laws of nature,
are unbreakable without some disaster.
if you are dishonest, impure, selfish, and unloving,
You will not be living according to the laws of spirit.
and you will suffer the consequences.
You say I should give a shit cause we're talking politics. And you say I should give a shit cause the guys, they've got big dicks. And you say I should give a shit cause if not a lot of people will die. But I only give a shit about what gets me high. And you say I should give a shit cause a lot of animals died to make it. And you say I should give a shit cause it's real, man, and you shouldn't fake it. And you say I should give a shit cause Kim Kardashian does. But I only give a shit about what gets me buzzed. And you say I should give a shit who I vote for president. And you say I should give a shit about this fucking raise in rent. And you say I should give a shit that both my parents have died. But I only give a shit about what gets me high. I tell you, hating gets me high, and masturbating gets me high, and my obsession gets me high. Watching you undress gets me high. My fear and panic gets me high. Anything satanic gets me high. All thoughts of suicide and death get me so high I'm out of breath. And you say I should give a shit about Afghanistan. And you say I should give a shit about UNICEF and Oxfam. And you say I should give a shit when battered children cry. But I only give a shit about about what gets me high, and thoughts of torture get me high. Fucking some mortuary guy, and fame and fortune gets me off, and I just love to be the boss. My fear and panic gets me high, anything satanic gets me high. All thoughts of suicide and death get me so high I'm out of breath. And you say I should give a shit about how Fox News lied, and you say I should give a shit that the cat was euthanized, and you say I should give a shit about this Middle Eastern guy, but I only give a shit about what gets me high. I tell you, hating gets me high, and masturbating gets me high, and my obsession gets me high. Watching you undressing gets me high. My fear and panic gets me high. Anything satanic gets me high. All thoughts of suicide and death get me so high I'm out of breath. 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 Out of breath. Out of breath.
The Hebrew word Kabbalah means receiving, or that which has been received. On the one hand, Kabbalah refers to tradition, ancient wisdom, received and treasured from the past. On the other hand, if one is truly receptive, wisdom appears spontaneously, unprecedented, taking you by surprise. The rabbinical concept of Shekinah, divine immanence, blossoms into the feminine half of God, balancing the patriarchal conception that dominates the Bible and the Talmud. The secret of fulfilling the mitzvah is the mending of all the worlds and drawing forth the emanation from above.
God is everything. Jesus is love. Satan is fear. All we have is each other. To live in peace and love, or war and fear. There is chaos and confusion, or there is good, orderly direction. There is fact and there is fiction. Facts build bridges and make food plentiful. Facts make us materially safe, so we can feel safe without retreating into magical thinking. Feelings lie. We must help each other. Do your best to be nice.
God is everything. Jesus is love. Satan is fear. All we have is each other. To live in peace and love, or war and fear. There is chaos and confusion, or there is good orderly direction. There is fact and there is fiction. Facts build bridges and make food plentiful. Facts make us materially safe, so we can feel safe without retreating into magical thinking. Feelings lie. We must help each other.
Jesus,
Love.
Satan,
Fear.
Lucifer,
Wisdom.
Jehovah,
Power.
God,
Everything.
life,
Birth.
death,
Nothingness.
life is a meaningless game.
The only real thing is pain,
The only thing of any worth
is to banish pain from the earth.
There is nothing in the center of this moment.
There is nothing in the center of this moment. There is nothing in the center of this moment. There is nothing at the center of mania. There is nothing at the center of depression. You have a choice to fill it with love and gratitude, or fill it with fear and hatred. You can heal yourself and help others, or you can blame others and live for revenge. An ambitious young man is a black magician, trying to get the world to bend to his will. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law.
An old man is a white magician, wanting to make peace with the way of the world. As it is, so be it. As it is, so be it. As it is, so be it.
Who made the world?
Who made the world?
Satan, Satan.
Satan, Satan.
Who made the world?
Who made the world?
Father Satan made the
Father Satan made the world.
Who lost the world?
Who lost the world?
Jesus, Jesus.
Jesus, Jesus.
Who lost the world?
Who lost the world?
Brother Jesus lost
Brother
the
Jesus
world.
lost the world.
I used to think
the world was good,
and I was full
full of sin.
But turned around
the world is bad,
and I do my
best in
to carry Jesus'
message.
forgiveness,
Peace, and love.
to heal the world
of ruin
that's
Satan's father of.
Who made the world?
Who made the world?
Satan, Satan.
Satan, Satan.
Who made the world?
Who made the world?
Father Satan made
the world.
Who lost the world?
Who lost the world?
Jesus, Jesus.
Jesus, Jesus.
Who lost the world?
Who lost the world?
Brother Jesus.
Lost the world.
So you do
the best you can
to carry
love and peace. Forgive the evil all around, because no one's life is easy. Everyone hates the Satan place. Everyone suffers life. So have forgiveness, love, and peace. Do your best to be nice.
Who made the world?
Satan, Satan.
Who made the world?
Father Satan made the world.
Who lost the world?
Jesus, Jesus.
Who lost the world?
Brother Jesus lost the world.
As it is,
so be it.
The fool, the magician, the high priestess, the empress, the emperor, the pope, the lover, the chariot, justice, the hermit, the wheel of fortune, strength, the hanged man, the death card, temperance, the devil, the tower, the star, the moon, the sun, judgment, the world.
The fool, the magician, the high priestess, the empress, the emperor, the pope, the lover, the chariot, justice, the hermit, the wheel of fortune, strength, the hangman, the death card, temperance, the devil, the tower, the star, the moon, the sun, judgment, the world. Dig the hole. Read the letter of regret.
Dear Mother, I'm sorry I left you to suffer and die alone in the home I grew up in. I'm sorry I didn't call and rarely visited. I'm sorry you had to suffer. It was too painful to witness you drink yourself to death. I should have called. I should have visited. I was not strong enough. I hope you are at peace and with those who love you. Sincerely, your son.
Bury the letter. Add the 4 years of fingernail clippings. Add the high priestess card. Burn it. Bury it. Jesus, Satan, Lucifer, Jehovah, God, life, death. Jesus, Satan, Lucifer, Jehovah, God, life, death. Jesus, Satan, Lucifer, Jehovah, God, life, death. Jesus, Satan, Lucifer, Jehovah, God, life, death.
Jesus
Is love.
Satan,
Is selfishness.
Lucifer,
Is wisdom.
Jehovah,
Is power.
God,
Is everything.
life,
Is birth.
death.
Is nothingness.
If the number 1 was nullified, all numbers would be nullified. Whereas if the numbers were nullified, the number 1 would not be. Such is the power of 1. So it is with the Creator of all.
The Corpus Chaosum, Latin for tough body, is a wide, thick nerve tract consisting of a flat bundle of homicidal fibers beneath the cerebral cortex in the brain. It connects the left and right cerebral hemispheres, enabling communication between them.
Everybody's in their own special world, only seeing part of the picture unfurled. Everybody's in their bubble. Don't take it personally. The cause of all the trouble is that everybody's in their bubble. They're in their bubble. Don't take it personally. It's about their bubble. It's not about me. Everybody's in their own special world. Everybody thinks they're a boy or a girl, but they're in their bubble. Don't take it personally. It's about their bubble. It's not about me.
So don't get mad. Don't get sad. They're not bad. They're all in their bubble. So understand, it's not a plan to threaten man or to make more trouble. The trouble is the bubble. Everybody's in their bubble. Can't see what they can't see. Everybody's in their bubble. Just sees part of reality. It's about their bubble. Don't take it personally. They're all in their bubble. Everyone but me. Everyone but me. Everyone but me.
Nobody cares about your private pain. Keep it inside, the fact you're insane. People will tease and make fun of you. Poke at the beehive, call you a Jew. Hoping you crack and let out your rage over some little flaw. They're setting the stage, teasing the target, their laughing game finally explodes and no one's to blame. People hate you, they all want to hurt. They all fuck around and steal your dessert. Everything you say will be used against you. Trust no one, it don't matter who. Trust no one, it don't matter who. If you let down your guard, you give up your life. You can't trust your mother, father, or wife. You can't trust your best friend, can't trust your boss. Can't trust the president, all bets are off. People hate you, they all want to hurt. They all fuck around and steal your dessert. Everything you say will be used against you. Trust no one, it don't matter who. Trust no one, it don't matter who. Trust no one, it don't matter who. Matter who. Matter who.
Your mother didn't love you.
Why can't I face the facts?
You can't get it through your head.
Corrupted future acts.
Your mother didn't love you.
It's warped me ever since.
The world is out to get you.
A lie, I am convinced.
Your mother didn't love you.
But many others do.
Why can't you face the fact of it?
Why can't I face the truth?
Love will never enter.
Deep into my heart.
A worthless dull nobody.
Redeem myself with art.
You have these deep, deep feelings.
But no one really cares.
You have an overwhelming urge.
To throw me down the stairs.
Your mother didn't love you.
Because she was diseased.
And not because you're unlovable.
Her kind should never breed.
But you are here alive.
And facts I must accept.
Your mother didn't love you.
And my love I can't collect.
Your mother didn't love you.
The pain it cannot leave.
But tons of people love you.
But their love I can't receive.
Nothingness. Nothingness.
A place to rest.
Free from pain.
And worthlessness.
Truth, it hurts.
But hurt ain't true.
There's no blue.
In the word in blue.
There's no truth.
In the lies we say.
There's no work.
In the work we play.
The only answer.
To be true.
To do the good.
That you can do.
Thinking all day.
Gathering facts.
Doesn't matter.
Until we act.
Actions tell us
just who we are.
But thinking only
goes so far.
If we don't act,
then we don't live.
If we don't learn
to love and give,
to give away
all that we crave,
it helps us to
avoid the grave.
Rediscover.
Wonder when
you learn to unlearn
what you can.
Unlearn all
you thought you knew.
Then see the world
as babies do.
Enemies
might become friends.
Meanings shift.
Begin and end.
Passions in
and out of mind.
Through it all,
please do be kind.
God needs you, an angel on earth, in a sea of devils.
We could use some mirth.
How do you fight?
You fight like a lamb.
The wolves eat you up.
Eat you faster than spam.
The wolves seem to win.
Most all of the wars.
The lambs never bring.
The highest of scores.
The lambs seem to lose.
Best be a wolf then.
But killing is wrong.
The pain it must end.
So finding the lamb
Beneath all the rage.
is all we can do.
To release the cage.
Releasing the lamb.
Inside of the wolf.
How is it we do that?
The wisdom of fools.
God needs you.
An angel on earth.
In a sea of devils.
We could use some mirth.
Pain today. Can't run away. Again and again. Please kill me. They won't kill me. Against the law. They don't feel. The pain so raw. They don't know. The pain I'm in. They don't know. From hell and sin. They don't know. They don't feel pain. They don't know. I'm sick again. Please kill me. Why can't you try? I want to die. I want to die. I've asked before, and you've refused. I'm feeling weak. I'm feeling used. I'm feeling like I want to die. I want to die. I want to die.
Listening is key, you see, share your pain with others, come out from under covers. They're loving you in silence, cause words are much too violent, and words pretend to know things, but silence brings the best things.
Tell me about your bubble. What's it like inside? Tell me about your bubble. Is it anything like mine? Describe your bubble. And I'll describe mine. Describe your bubble. It's useless, but we try. Can you truly see me? Is that really you? Does it really matter? If none of it is true, describe your bubble. And I'll describe mine. Describe your bubble. It's useless, but we try to find our way through the fog and haze, through the days and days, through the days and days. Will I die not knowing who you really were? Was it truly showing? Or was it just a blur? Describe your bubble, and I'll describe mine. Describe your bubble. It's useless, but we try to find our way through the fog and haze, through the days and days.
I love being in love.
As long as I don't have to see you.
I love being in love.
As long as I don't meet the real you.
You are very boring.
Naturally.
You're not interesting.
Naturally.
But in my fantasy.
You are fascinating.
Infinitely.
Fascinating.
You are.
In my heart.
Infinitely.
You are.
In my art.
You're great.
You're great.
You're great. I love being in love.
As long as I don't have to see you.
I love being in love.
As long as I don't meet the real you.
You don't listen to me.
Naturally.
You want someone other than me.
Naturally.
But in my fantasy.
I am all you need.
Infinitely.
Fascinating.
You are.
In my heart.
Infinitely.
You are.
In my art.
You're great.
You're great.
You're great. You don't exist.
And neither do I.
You can do something.
Oh, you can try.
But nothing will come of it.
Nothing exists.
But please don't go crazy.
Start slashing your wrists.
'Cause nothing is wonderful.
Nothing is great.
There's no one to love.
And there's no one to hate.
There's nothing to do.
And there's nowhere to go.
There's nothing to hide.
And there's nothing to show.
You don't exist.
And neither do I.
You can do something.
Oh, you can try.
But nothing will come of it.
Nothing exists.
But please don't go crazy.
Start slashing your wrists.
'Cause nothing is wonderful.
Nothing is great.
There's no one to love.
And there's no one to hate.
There's nothing to do.
And there's nowhere to go.
There's nothing to hide.
And there's nothing to show.
To show. I give and I give and I give.
And you take and you take and you take.
You repeatedly throw me away.
Feeling utterly worthless today.
Meeting you was a big mistake.
Mistake.
My love for you, you never earned.
The silence I get in return is killing me day after day.
I feel worthless to you when you say,
nothing.
While I give you everything.
You say,
nothing.
While I give you everything.
Breaking the spell now requires
that I damn you to hell and retire.
That pedestal I put you on.
Put me down.
Put me down. You're nothing.
Nothing but dirt to me.
You do nothing.
Nothing but hurt me.
You are nothing.
Nothing but dirt to me.
You do nothing.
Nothing but hurt me.
Hurt me. Hurt me. Sometimes I feel sad.
You get down upon yourself.
My self-esteem is bad.
And so's your mental health.
I'm feeling very fragile.
Your self-esteem is low.
I'm frightened of my shadow.
Your feelings need to show.
Need to show.
But your dad says,
fuck all of your feelings.
Would you stop acting gay?
'Cause none of it's appealing.
And you'll never get a girl that way.
Girls don't want a loser.
Would you stop this cry for help?
You don't need to be Tom Cruiser.
You just need to help yourself.
And there is no decent girl out there.
Who wants to be your mom?
Stop acting like a victim.
And be a man, my son. He says,
fuck all of your feelings.
Would you stop acting gay?
'Cause none of it's appealing.
And you'll never get a girl that way.
But I say, I don't want a girl that I can't share myself with. My soul is like a pearl. I'm sorry, do I sound selfish? He says,
hide all of these feelings and punch someone in the face.
He says,
be a man and watch some sports. These feelings have no place. Have no place
in a real man.
There is no decent girl out there
who wants to be your mom.
Stop acting like a victim.
And be a man, my son. He says,
fuck all of your feelings.
Would you stop acting gay? 'Cause none of it's appealing.
And you'll never get a girl that way.
Never get a girl that way.
You'll never get a girl that way.
Some people want chaos.
Some people want trouble.
So they can play victim.
And blame you double.
Some people want chaos.
To feel in control.
When they fuck with you.
Who play the straight role.
They fuck with your chi.
And when you respond.
They cry they're the victim.
But don't go along.
Bring peace to their chaos.
Don't play their child's game.
They look to make fights.
And then give you the blame.
But they are the cause.
Of their own misery.
They bitch and complain.
When you offer them tea.
When you offer them order.
They want conflict more.
When you offer them peace.
They want noise and war.
When you offer them safety.
They want danger then.
When you offer them knowledge.
They stay stupid when.
It's to their advantage.
To act like a child.
They're frightened and stupid.
Selfish and wild.
Their problems are theirs.
They created them all.
So look into Kia.
and toss a peace ball.
Look into Kia.
Because you're brave.
Bring love to the nothing.
Fear is your slave.
The week starts on Monday, son. The first day of work.
The first day of work?
Yes, hard work wins. I've always told you that, haven't I?
But the calendar begins the week on Sunday.
Nope, Sunday is the day of rest. You rest after a long week of hard work. Duh. You look confused.
Yes.
What's the problem? Look, son, it's very simple. You have two paths to choose from. You can either go out of your mind, or you can go in, sane. Out.
And help others?
Yes. Or in.
And help yourself?
Yes. Exactly. You look confused.
Yes.
What's the problem? Look, it's very simple, son. You have two paths to choose from. You can either go out of your mind, or you can go in, sane. Okay? Out.
And help others?
Yes. Or you can go in.
And help yourself?
Exactly. It's not rocket science.
Okay.
Okay.
As it is.
So be it.
As it is.
So be it. As it is. So be it. As it is. So be it.
Guess what?
No one gives a fuck.
Nobody cares about who you are.
Guess what?
No one gives a fuck.
You ain't never gonna be a star.
Guess what?
No one gives a fuck.
About anything you gotta say.
Guess what?
No one gives a fuck.
Not even the NSA.
Guess what?
No one gives a fuck.
About your artistic side.
Guess what?
No one gives a fuck.
Better get away, run and hide.
Guess what?
No one gives a fuck.
You think you're God in heaven sent.
Guess what?
No one gives a fuck.
You can't even pay your rent.
Guess what?
No one gives a fuck.
Your so-called brilliant mind.
Guess what?
No one gives a fuck.
Least of all the girl with the great behind.
Guess what?
No one gives a fuck.
You're just a worthless game we play.
Guess what?
No one gives a fuck.
If you were to drop dead today.
Guess what?
No one gives a fuck.
We'll forget you when you're gone.
Guess what?
No one gives a fuck.
The corpus chaosum, Latin for tough body, is a wide, thick nerve tract consisting of a flat bundle of commissorial fibers beneath the cerebral cortex,
in the brain,
connecting the left and right hemispheres, enabling communication between them. The bad news is,
no one cares.
The good news is,
no one cares.
Mental illness is the best all-around cover
an agent could have. Mental illness is the best all-around cover
an agent could have.
Euthanasia on demand. I want a law for euthanasia on demand. I want a law that gives a guy a helping hand when his life he can't stand. Death should be a legitimate life plan. Kill me on command should be a right in any healthcare plan. I pay a doctor and he does what he can to end my life, and when he does so as quick and painless as he can. A bullet to the brain is quick and easy and should be a legal claim. Service you pay for with the least amount of pain. You might might think I'm insane, but I bet there's plenty of you who think the same and want euthanasia on demand. I want a law for euthanasia on demand. I want a law that gives a guy a helping hand with his life he can't stand. Death should be a legitimate life plan. Euthanasia on demand. Euthanasia on demand. Euthanasia on demand. Euthanasia on demand. Asia on demand. Asia on demand. Asia on demand. Asia on demand.
Our ego is what the mind thinks we are.
It is an image of sex, race,
Religion, culture,
education, socialization.
fears, and desires.
There is a great pressure on us
To develop an integrated,
an assertive ego,
we are supposed to know
exactly who we are,
and what we believe.
and we're supposed to be able
To defend that identity, the more
strongly we identify with something.
the more strongly we must reject its opposite.
Thus, the strongest, most obsessive egos
Belong to the least complete beings.
For these types, there is the additional problem
That to exalt any principle,
will eventually attract its opposite.
those who exalt strength
Will be drawn into a position.
of weakness
Those who strive for good
will become embroiled.
in evil
Developing an ego
is like building a castle.
against reality
It provides some defense,
and a sense of purpose.
but the larger it is,
The more it invites attack.
and ultimately,
It must crumble.
There is a further problem.
All fortresses are also prisons because our beliefs imply
The rejection of their opposite.
they severely restrict our freedom.
Everything emerges from the depths of Ayan.
And eventually returns there.
The word nothingness, of course, connotes negativity.
And non-being.
But what the mystic means by divine nothingness
Is that God is greater than anything one can imagine.
nothing,
Since God's being is incomprehensible,
and ineffable,
the least offensive and most accurate description one can offer.
is paradoxically.
Nothing.
God is immeasurable,
Nameless.
ineffable,
God is the incomprehensible,
inconceivable,
one who is superior to every thought,
ineffable,
inexpressible.
nameable only by
Silence.
silence. God transcends the capacity of human language,
And the category of being
nor is he something that exists.
that one could know.
He has non-being.
There is nothing at the center of this moment. There is nothing at the center of this moment. There is nothing at the center of this moment.
As it is,
So be it. As it is,
so be it. The only part of ourselves which exists,
above the temporary, immutable,
psychological structure which we call the ego,
is the Kia,
Kia is the deliberately meaningless term.
given to the vital spark or life force within us.
The Kia is without form,
It is neither this nor that.
There is almost nothing we can say of it,
except that it is
the void center of consciousness, and it is what it touches.
It does not have any qualities,
like goodness, compassion, or spirituality,
nor their opposites.
The center of consciousness is formless,
and without qualities of which the mind can form images.
There is no one at home.
There is no one at home.
The Kia is anonymous,
incomprehensible.
To invoke the real holy guardian angel,
or Kia, is a paradoxically difficult task.
As it has no form,
there is no way to get an imaginative grip on it.
It cannot be willed or perceived,
for it is the root of will and perception.
Perhaps the only thing one can do
to invoke the Kia,
is to put the ego in its place
by deliberately seeking union
with anything one has rejected. Put the ego in its place by deliberately seeking union with anything one has rejected.
Satan is here.
Satan is here.
He comes
and sits near.
Frightens you out.
Of your mind, my dear.
Satan is here.
Satan is here.
But what will he do?
He might be kind.
Or he might spit on you.
Or he might spit on you.
What will he do?
What will he do?
No one can say.
No one can say.
He might be satanic.
He might be satanic.
Or loving today.
Or loving today.
Terror's alive.
Terror's alive.
In each every step.
In each every step.
Satan will kill you.
Satan will kill you.
When you least suspect.
When you least suspect.
Satan will hurt you.
Satan will hurt you.
When you're all alone.
When you're all alone.
And when you're not ready.
And when you're not ready.
Naked at home.
Naked at home.
Satan will turn out.
Satan will turn out.
All of the lights.
You can't defeat Satan.
You can't defeat Satan.
With all of your might.
With all of your might.
Struggle and fight.
Struggle and fight.
With all of your power.
With all of your power.
Satan destroys.
Satan destroys.
Like stomping a flower.
Like stomping a flower.
Satan will kill you.
Satan will kill you.
But when will it happen?
When will it happen?
Some random day.
Some random day.
Like when Lenin met Chapman.
Like when Lenin met Chapman.
Pain is a problem.
Pain is a problem.
When you're still alive.
When you're still alive.
But Satan enjoys.
But Satan enjoys.
When we all seek to die.
When we all seek to die.
Ending the pain.
Ending the pain.
Would be great relief.
Would be great relief.
But Satan prefers.
But Satan prefers.
You feel pain and grief.
You feel pain and grief.
Satan is here.
Satan is here.
He comes and sits near.
He comes and sits near.
Frightens you out.
Frightens you out.
Of your mind, my dear.
Of your mind, my dear.
Satan is here.
Satan is here.
But what will he do?
But what will he do?
He might be kind.
He might be kind.
Or he might spit on you.
Or he might spit on you.
Now that I've found I can't kill myself, I'm going to kill somebody else. I'm going to kill somebody else. I'm going to do the job myself. I'm going to kill somebody else. Now that I can't refuse my disease, I'm going to take a break from thee. I'm going to give away for free. The kindness loves refusing me. I'm going to hide up in a tree. I'm going to get away from thee. Why can't I take what I'm given and love the life that I'm living? Why can't I conquer it all? It conquers me instead. Now that I've found I can't kill myself, I'm going to kill somebody else. I'm going to do the job myself. I'm going to kill somebody else.
And if at the end of the day you find joy has nothing to say, you're left with an emptiness, and nothingness stands in your way. Remember, nothing is something. Remember, nothing is something. Remember, when no one cares, no one cares for you. And if no one came to your play, they misunderstand what you say. You've never felt so alone. You never felt so far from home. Remember, love will begin you. Remember that there's two within you. Remember, when no one cares, no one cares for you. The job of the angel on earth, forgiveness the key to rebirth, to let other angels know that they are no longer alone. Remember, love will begin you. Remember that there's two within you. Remember, when no one cares, no one cares for you. No one cares for you. No one cares for you. No one cares.
I can't kill myself.
You can't kill yourself.
And I can't kill anyone else.
You can't kill anyone else.
Then how do I find peace?
You find peace when you surrender. Surrender to love. Surrender to forgiveness. Surrender to love unconditional.
I
love
and
forgive.
Jesus. I
love
and
forgive.
Satan. I
love
and
forgive.
Lucifer. I
love
and
forgive.
Jehovah. I
Love
and
forgive.
God. I
Love
and
forgive.
life. I
Love
and
forgive.
death. I
Love
and
forgive.
the fool. I
Love
and
forgive.
the magician. I
Love
and
forgive.
the high priestess. I
Love
and
forgive.
the empress. I
Love
and
forgive.
the emperor. I
Love
and
forgive.
the pope. I
Love
and
forgive.
the lover. I
Love
and
forgive.
the chariot. I
Love
and
forgive.
justice. I
Love
and
forgive.
the hermit. I
Love
and
forgive.
the wheel of fortune. I
Love
and
forgive.
strength. I
Love
and
forgive.
the hanged man. I
Love
and
forgive.
death. I
Love
and
forgive.
temperance. I
Love
and
forgive.
the devil. I
Love
and
forgive.
the tower. I
Love
and
forgive.
the star. I
Love
and
forgive.
the moon. I
Love
and
forgive.
the sun. I
Love
and
forgive.
judgment. I
Love
and
forgive.
the world.
For you see, in the end, it is between you and God. It was never between you and them anyway.
Patient Zero. Mental illness is the best all-around cover an agent can have. After a thorough examination of the patient, I find nothing physically wrong with him. He appears to have no real problems. I think his basic trouble is a profound lack of gratitude and a deeply ingrained habit of intense self-pity. Trust the process. As it is,
So be it.
the goddess of gratitude.
The angel of acceptance.
Reject all thought, be they good or evil. God cannot be thought, he can only be loved. Reject all thought, be they good or evil. God cannot be thought, he can only be loved. The only thing that can resolve conflict is love, like I felt for Fletch.
Love. What is it?
The most natural painkiller, what there is. Quantum man in the making. Quantum man
In the making.
Take courage now. And frail mortal that you are, try to understand yourself. Do you think you're something special?
I don't want to be a nothing. I don't want to be a nobody.
Never ask a human to do a job only a higher power can accomplish. Never ask a human to do a job only a higher power can accomplish. There is nothing at the center of this moment. Exterminate all rational thought.
There is nothing at the center of this moment.
People play games, friend. People lie. What can I do about liars? I beg of you, please leave us.
Please leave us. I will surrender, love, surrender, love, surrender, love, I will surrender, love, surrender, love, surrender, love, I will lose the battle to win the war, surrender, 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 I will lose the battle to win the war.
The world, it hurts, a red raw nerve. My life is in your hands. Please don't tease or laugh at me. I don't think I could stand. Be sweet to me if you can be. I'm really on the verge of losing it. I just can't sit with this destructive urge.
Surrender. Do not prefer sympathy
on the mentally ill.
They are a bottomless pit,
the void center of consciousness.
The world's unfair. Get used to it. Be grateful you don't live in shit. You're privileged just to breathe fresh air. So help someone who's in despair. Be strong and grow just like a tree. Take on responsibility. Be grateful for the things you've got and sober up. No booze or pot. No meth, no H. To warp the mind. Be sober, love. Work hard to find the truth and tell it all the time. 'Cause Satan's running up behind you.
People play games, friend. People lie. What can I do about liars?
I can tell the truth.
Yes. How's your attitude?
Full of gratitude.
As it is?
So be it.
God needs you, an angel on earth. In a sea of devils we could use some mirth. But how do you fight? You fight like a lamb. The wolves eat you up, eat you faster than Spam. The wolves seem to win most all of the wars. The lambs never bring the highest of scores. The lambs seem to lose. Best be the wolf then. But killing is wrong. The pain it must end. So finding the lamb beneath all the rage is all we can do to release the cage. Releasing the lamb inside of the wolf. How is it we do that? The wisdom of fools of fools.
At the end of the extermination of the Cathars, the Roman Church had proof that a sustained campaign of genocide can work. The Cathar flesh is dead, but the spirit of love will never die.
Quantum man stood still and ran at the same time. Quantum man, a pit bull and a lamb at the same time. He's an atheist believer, over underachiever. He's a hero and a villain. He's a poor man with $1 million to his name. Quantum man, spontaneous and planned at the same time. Quantum man, a fair deal and a scam at the same time. He's an idiotic wise man, he's a cripple with a Heisman Trophy. He's a good-humored grouch, he's a workaholic couch potato. Quantum man, he's a failure and success at the same time. Quantum man, he's a neat freak and a mess at the same time. Quantum man, he can stand, he can fall at the same time. Quantum man, he's the void and the all at the same time. At the same time.